Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Champions of Krynn Remastered. Doing an Iron Man run. Continuing on. Alright. So we're in the final area of, well, I shouldn't say final area. The final town of Sanction. And we need to get Tim leveled up here. I don't think there's a training hall in this town, but let me double check. It get interrupted. We'll take these guys out. Hey there, Ray. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I am doing great. Thanks for asking. How was Iceland treating you? Assuming you haven't gone back to Spain yet. Just fine, in bed and ready to sleep. Good. Wow, that guy's got some hit points. Holy moly, 109 hit points on this one. What the? Iceland's not going great during February or March, to be honest. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. Deflected by the shield. Gang up on this guy. He surrendered. He had enough shenanigans. Interrogate the thief. There's a thieves guild here. Yep, we know about it. Oh, there is a training hall here. Tim, level 9 thief. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna do dart because I've been wanting to throw Dart of Hornet's Nest. And I hadn't had anybody capable. Now let's give them all to Tim. Let's see what his Thako is with them. 12. Okay, that's much better. Well, because we leveled them up here, I don't need to go back to another town. That's good news, at least. Extremely drunk minotaurs come crashing out of the tavern. They're not pleased. Oh yeah, well we're not pleased either. Polymorph one of these. Unaffected. Jimmy failed his summon. Suggestion. Duncan. Let's suggest he surrenders. Unaffected. Sticks to snakes. Put it on this guy. Insects took down the Minotaur. Tavern keeper comes bustling up. Thank you for dealing with those nasty minotaurs. Drink up. It's on me. He wants some to drink. No. Then you must leave. All right, time to get our spells back. Weaponsmith. Okay, we've been there. All right, I guess it's time to go to the next area. Which we do by first talking to the woman down here. Okay, thank you. She gives us the amulet. Okay, there also, I think, is some treasure down here somewhere. I think I already got it. Maybe in here. Hall is full of thieves that are not happy with the few fighters that are also here. One of the thieves starts making elaborate gestures. He pauses for your response. Bluff. Thieves scatter to the wind. The fighters draw their weapons and attack. Evil champions. One's got a knife. Hey, Hamadic, welcome in. How are you doing? Not too late to the party? No, you're not. Do I care about getting animals out here? I guess. It's tea time for you? Lots of boar. I was wondering, it's coffee time, last one of the day. Oh, wow. One of these is a psionic. Yes, we'll try. He has 52 defense points. Okay, we're going to keep using ID insinuation. Yeah, we're going to win. Evil champions now under our control. All right. What? There's another one that's a psionic. What the heck is going on here? Wow. That's so rare. Two psionic fighters in the same fight. Do not let me distract you with this Iron Man run. No, you're not distracting me, huh? The psionic fighters are distracting me. Okay, now we got this guy under our control. He's level 7. That's pretty nice. He has 19 intelligence. And he has cell adjustment and detection of magic. Nice. Cell adjustment is healing. Wow. All right. Got a new party member. They'll be with us for quite a while. Under our robot control. Yeah, that is a smart champion. That's not what I wanted to do. I can go up around. We'll have the other fighter do that probably. Well, Duncan has a lot of movement. We could probably have him run all the way around. Oh, holy moly. Addict is on a 190 stream watch streak. Yowzer. Oh, he surrendered. He's almost at 200. Yeah, only 10 more to go. Wow, nice. That's crazy. There's only been one other person, that's ever reached that. So if you reach that, you're in a record-setting zone. You're glad you saw the last part of your earlier stream today? Else you had to catch up? Ah, gotcha. You know what? I'm going to alter order. Let's move this guy here. Bash. Treasure. Clay pot of ginger. That's important. Candelabra, gold wire, silk pillow, porcelain figurines. And then a necklace and bracers. Let's see here. Do you have any kind of wand? You don't. Necklace is yours. And then the bracers. I'll give him the Zomble. See if he... Oh, he already has -8. Yeah, he has bracer armor +2. What about Tim? He's wearing damaged field plate. Plate +2. Yeah, everybody has better than bracers. All right, let's get our spells back. Ah. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go identify this stuff. Yeah, armor class 4, okay. He has 83 psionic ability. Hit evil champion. It's always a surprise when you run across the psionic. Pretty exciting. because it's rare. The amulet glows, revealing the secret entrance. You go through it? Yep. Creaking, swinging wall opens into the dank, oppressive quiet of the temple. It's in crumbling ruin. Okay. Many statues lined up against the north end of the room. See the glint of something shiny in the far reaches of the room. Cloud gas envelops party. A Fashard fork and 2 hammers. Man, we found a lot of hammers this run. You encounter a patrol. Okay, I need to do something against that guy down there. This is the Sonic Evil Champion. You know what? We're going to do a wall of fire on these guys. They lined up perfectly. I'm just going to have you guard. Good, the Bozak got it. Alright, you stay back. Actually, no, he has a bow stick, not a Joe stick. The bow stick's has long reach. He can attack into this stuff. Hammers, no. So equip a longer range. Military fork. Broadsword is a no. Equip the Ransor. Volge can reach. Let's see if we can get close enough. Flail's a no. Okay, one left. Acid and fire on the same tile. Alright, let's try to do a fixed command again. Ugh. This time it's Mobats. I'll try one more time. It's not looking good to build the rest. All right, evil champion. Use your cell adjustment. How many points you have left? Nice. We're going to heal up everybody. Perfect. 3 hours of rest and he's back to normal. You see a strange figure in the mists ahead. You get a strong feeling that he wants you to meet him to the east. Soft rustle of movement. Here's the shadow people. You can now go through the secret door. Mobat swooped down in ravenous fury. Need to have Duncan re-equip his hammers. Let's put these on the bottom. Another conclave of shadow people. Door to the south. Allow him to flee. Sure, why not? Dragonlance images. Death Knight, okay. Yeah, that's a tough fight. A Glaivegus arm, light crossbow, and potion. Okay, the light crossbow. Oh, this party doesn't have a monk. I'm thinking of my other party. You've entered the dungeons of Durgast. The walls are covered with mold and insects. All right, this is a torture room. Let's see here. Protection from evil. Let's get that going. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's do bless. Resist fire. Let's put spell immunity on Duncan. Reduce magic missile, hold person silence. Magic missile. Okay, phantom armor. Let's put that on the evil champion. Cloak of bravery. And another spell immunity. Put that on Jimmy. Let's do charm person. Rescue. This was considered a good act. Doing more good acts may change the alignment of Saztam, Mr. Spock, Tim, and Zomble. Okay. Priests. Like I can't attack due to the protection from evil. Yeah, let's get some animals out here. This guy can't attack either. Do I want to fireball these guys? Could damage some items, so I'm not going to do that. Let's magic missile. Man, that priest is hard to hit. I think this might be Horn of Valhalla time. Tried to hold Duncan, it didn't work. Tigers. Our evil champion goes down. Those berserkers are trying. Their Thaco's pretty lousy. Civic picked up some items. That's really what you want to be doing? One mail destroyed. That'll cut his armor class down. Bronze plate mail. I guess we can detect magic. It's probably not. Not magical. Party gains experience. Okay, let's see if we can rest here. Nice. It says he's okay, but his name is red. It's strange. Parlay. The leader asks what you're doing here. Let's be sly. Nope, they didn't buy it. Even though the champion's healed, he's not in combat. I gotta make a note of this. Okay, let me bring him back up. In combat equals true. You should be back now. There we go. So in combat was false on the robot controlled Sonic. Okay. Hey Duncan, welcome in. How are you doing? The enemy knows our every move. Gnome Jimmy has been snitching on us. Skyla. It's one of the best parts of this game is when you get to kill Skyla. Yeah, that's just a tedious fight. Allow him to flee. Richly furnished room. Right, remind you of some fragmented image that the shadow person gave us. Okay, so this is a big fight here. I don't know if it's worth getting my spells back. It probably is. I'll probably get interrupted too, though. We didn't. Okay. I'll take it. Hey, Jimmy, welcome in. How are you? They can smell Duncan the High Elf from a mile away. So bad it would choke a maggot off of a gut wagon. Protection from evil. Put that on Duncan. Let's get a bless. I don't like fighting in these constrained rooms because there's a good chance that you can get a stinking cloud on you. Protect from hold person. Okay, now who needs fire resistance? Let's see here. Saztam and Tim. Tim. Duncan says, I have an enchanting musk. And Jimmy says, you announce your presence like a bullhorn. Let's see. Cloak of Bravery. Let's put that on Jimmy. Spell immunity. Put on Jimmy. Charm person. Okay. What else can we add? Bark skin. Protection from fire. Let's put that on Zombie. And then we have an invisibility 10-foot radius. That's going on afterwards. Okay, here we go. They're guarding the Dragonlance. They attack immediately. Wow, there's 7 stacked on one tile here. Bozak, Capax, Civax. That one can't see anybody. This one can. That one can't. That one can't. This one can. Yeah, enlarge each other. That's perfect. Hey, says Tam, welcome in. How are you doing? Jimmy says, tell me, does my surface gnome still get a +1 to hit high elves like my deep gnome had to +1 dark elves? No, no, unfortunately. Thanks for giving Says Tam the shout out, Jimmy. Assuming that was you. I haven't seen Says stream in quite a while. Hopefully he will again. Okay, let's hit this guy. Exploding Bozak. Oh, that's going to hit all 7 on that stack. That's nice. They can all see Jimmy now since he attacked. But the protection from evil is preventing him from being able to attack with a melee. Because he doesn't have a weapon. He's wanting to get back behind the party, but he's getting blocked by someone there. Let's see if this times out. Let me see if the log's getting filled up here. No, it's not filling up the log. This should time out here in a second. I put protection in, but we'll see if it's still too long. Jimmy says +1 to hit scan. Yeah, but you don't have the penalties as the surface gnome. The light penalties. And you're a deep gnome anyway, by the way, Jimmy. In this play. I think you might be thinking of the Treasures Savage Frontier one. That run I started, I think you're a surface gnome. Okay, let me see what the code's doing here. Let me see if it's going to time out or not. Protection from evil limit. Okay, that's what's happening there. Returns a false. So he can't move. I'm going to step through this and see if I'm increasing a counter. Make it time out. This is a rare situation where he's stuck in between protected from evil people. So he can't move. I think I know where I'm going to add in another protection here. So try to navigate failed. Try counter is 6. It will time out. Let me try this. It will time out. It's just going to take too long. I decide where I want to put my code check. Okay. But for our sake, to speed this up, I'll just stop his movement. Yeah, that would have taken probably like 5 minutes to time out. That's way too long. All right, let's hit a Bozak. Jimmy says, does the light penalty come into play often for the Underdark races? Seems like we're always in dungeons. It does, actually. So if you're in a town or anywhere where the roof opens up, so if you see the sky's blue, or if it's nighttime, well, not nighttime, but if the sky's blue, even if you're surrounded by walls and stuff, it does apply. And there's, believe it or not, there, even in some dungeons and stuff, there's quite a few areas like that where you'll walk into a room and the sky's open. If I had to guess, probably depends on the game. Some games like Seeker or Silver Blades, you're in dungeons a lot more. But I'd say overall, the sky's probably opened or you're outside maybe 20% of the time. So it's a decent amount. Now, if it's nighttime, then it doesn't have any impact. But the other thing is if an enemy casts light, which that doesn't happen too often, but if the light spell happens, then that also will cause the same penalties. That one was quicker at it. Good. Let's see. You know what? Let's just put a wall of fire on him and be done with it. Although, gosh, if one of them's holding the dragon lance, that'd be a problem. I don't think they are, though. I think it's in a chest. That would be funny to destroy the dragon lance with fire. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? I still don't think we're going to be able to use it, though. I think all my guys might be too short. Exploding Bozak. Still has another attack. Oh, that's perfect. So all these guys are stacked up and they're standing on the K-Pax tile that just put acid down there. So they're going to get acid. Hey, Tim, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, you got twice in one day. Glad you're doing good, Mr. Spock. Okay, now we'll put the wall of fire. They have magic resistance, so it's not working on some of them. It will get them eventually. Acid and fire on the same tiles. That guy has took acid and fire. Oh, that's great. Okay, we don't want to attack into the wall of fire. We'll just let them burn up. Okay, who has the most hit points? Bow stick has long reach. He can do with that. Hammers, no. Flail, no. Bowls, yes. Hope you can lance a dragon with the dragon lance or something. Mr. Spock says not too familiar with Krynn. Yeah, I don't know if our characters are tall enough to use it. Zomble is, but he's a druid. Now we can just sit back and watch him burn up. Unaffected. He stepped into acid. There we go. He's like, how do I get out of here? Okay, good. The dragon lance was not here. So it'll be in the chest. Oh, we did blow it up. We blew it up with our wall of fire. It was on one of the enemies. Well, there goes the dragon lance. That's funny. Well, we couldn't use it anyway. Oh, man. Monsters attack. Just want to make sure there's not like an extra secret hidden. Yeah, we burned it up. That's hilarious. Duncan says that needs to be fixed. The enemy does not carry the Dragonlance, they're just guarding it. Well, it would still have the same effect, Duncan. If they're in the same room and you fire that room, that would toast the Dragonlance. That's a small room. But just don't turn on item damage, or if you want to cheat, you can turn it off. That's realism right there. Saz says, oops, I guess we have to rename the setting now. Yeah, it's no longer the Dragonlance. Made it to the temple. Mrs. Fox says, you blew it up. Looks at crumpled Statue of Liberty. Oh, sorry, wrong movie. Melted Lance, says Tim says. Yeah. Dragonlance cannot be destroyed by pedestrian means, Duncan says. I don't think that's true. I'll look and see if it's considered an artifact, which makes it harder to destroy. But I think it's just treated as a normal magic weapon. I don't think it's an artifact. I don't think it's artifact level. Okay, this is going to be the fight with Skyla. We get our revenge on Skyla. Oh boy. Let's see, do we have any wands or anything here? We have a wand of lightning. We got 2 wands of lightning. Yeah, let's use the wand of lightning here. Get into position. Okay, that looks good to me. Duncan says, I'm not sure where to find that. The books, in the books, they're considered legendary items. Yeah, well, I'll have to look in Dragonlance Adventures because that's in there, the Dragonlance item. And then I'll probably have to look at what Gary Gygax defines kind of an artifact as in the Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master Guide and see if they qualify as that. Let's see here. Let's get some animals out here. Wild tigers. Okay, this is our evil champion. I don't think I need to do any of that. Tiger took down Skyla. That's nice. Siegfried and Royd. Move to the square, yes. Uh-oh, that guy's casting. Yeah, I better hit him with a wand of lightning again. Money destroyed. Good kitty says this. Duncan says now it's you get scammed and buy a dragon lance from the Colorado import. It's a +0 lance with a dragon pictured scribbled on it in crayon. That sounds like something Jimmy would have. Priest lost his spell and died. Team Dragon Lance says, Tam says. Team Melted Lance. Oh, I need to equip my other hammer. These guys take a beating. Okay, they're finally surrendering. Nope. Yeah, I'm assuming none of that's magical. Well, it was skylified. Hang on. Nope. I think there might be treasure in this room. Skyla's orders. Okay. Mace, longsword, shield, and plate mail. Good place to rest. Thank you. We need it. Okay, I know the Dreadlord's coming up. What's Duncan have for 3rd level? Blank. Haste. Protection from evil. Slow. Suggestion. Yeah, I think I'd rather have blank over fly. What about Jimmy? Got some resist fires, dust double, blur, silence. 4? We don't need 4 dispel magics. We need a prayer. Hmm. Get rid of aid. Cloak of Bravery and Spell Immunity. Let's get rid of one of these Dispel Magics. All right, ensemble, fire. Summon insects won't work on a Dreadlord. Protection from lightning. I want to get one of those. There, and then 3rd level. One call lightning. Okay. Good. Monsters attack. Okay, up here is going to be the fight. This is not it. This is a random encounter, I believe. It's a dragon fight up here, I think. get protection from fire, protection from lightning. Prayer. Bless. Lure. Dust Devil. Spell immunity. Cloak of Bravery. Protection from evil. 10-foot radius. Blank. Okay. Blue dragons burst from the room at your approach. $50 hit points. All right. Ooh, that one has mirror image. Uh-oh, what's going in the air? It didn't breathe. This one breathed. No items destroyed for Jimmy. It's flying, it's breathing. Yeah, take down the Dust Devil. Okay, is this one 20 feet in the air? No, he came down. Okay, one down. Duncan blinks back in. Breeze lightning. Oh! 50 damage on Mr. Spock. He lost 5 items. Tim goes down. Oh. That was brutal. It still had mirror image on itself too. Yeah, it's a pair of blue dragons. A sling. Mr. Spock's due a level up at least. Okay. Evil champion, use your cell adjustment on Tim. Yeah, that's a bug too. It brought him back, it healed him, but he's still considered not in combat. We'll see if it's because I have the coma thing turned on when you're healed. We'll see if I go back, if it gets rid of that. Once he's out of his coma. It did. Okay. Make a note of that. Yeah, that was a tough fight. Dragons are way more dangerous now that they can fly. And they get simultaneous melee and breath attacks. Makes them very brutal. Yeah, Mr. Spock's been due a level for a long time. Since he hit the level penalties a long time ago. He's dual classed, he's way behind levels. Shows you how much those penalties make a difference. But it's way better than the caps. At least you can still level, it's just very slow. Bodies are being taken to the north. Yep, we're not going in there. Okay. Now we got a really scary fight coming up. That AC, you're squishy again, Mr. Spock? Oh, yeah, your armor must have got destroyed. That was one of the items that got destroyed. I do have a spare bracers ensemble. I think your weapon got destroyed too. It did. I think he had a Volge maybe? Let me see what. Yeah, he had a Volge +2 that got destroyed. Let's see, he can use hand axe, dagger, military fork, morning star, spedum. Okay, I do have a +2 military fork. We're gonna pass that over. Won't be able to use the shield. 11 Taiko, okay, it's acceptable. Now you got -1 armor class, that's better. Alright, this fight's going to be really scary. We need major buffing going on here. Let's see here. Blank. Protection from evil. Put that on Duncan. Bless. Mr. Spock says, man, the universe has it out for Spock the gnome today. Let's put aid on Duncan since he has the least hit points. Jimmy Blur. Resist fire we have to put on Saz. And Mr. Spock. Let's get a prayer going. Cloak of Bravery. Because this Dreadlord's going to have a fear aura. Put that on Duncan. Spell immunity put on Duncan. We'll do magic missile. Phantom armor put on Mr. Spock. Aid put on the evil champion. Okay, we already did prayer. Another cloak of bravery. We're going to put that on Jimmy. Spell immunity put on Duncan. Charm person. Oh, the previous spell immunity must expire first. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And then we got bark skin. Let's put that on Mr. Spock and Duncan. Protection from fire, put on Zomble. Protection from lightning, put on Zomble. And now we follow up. Actually, let me see if I have any potions of speed and stuff like that. Category. Charged. Let's see. No. Here's a potion, but I don't know what it is. He has no charged. Will of etherealness. Gosh, would that help us here? No. Wait. I don't know about flame walk. Do I want to cast that? No, I don't think so. Protection from good. Yeah, I have no potions of speed. Okay. You're not going to be attacking with that. He can reflect spells. That's the problem. Yeah. Death Knight. Skyla will pay. He orders draconian messengers to Krynn. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. I need to get Duncan over there somehow. Can he fit here? Okay, he can fit. Here we go. Yes. So we got, if we're going to cast something, we can't cast something on him because he can reflect it back. I should be able to use this and not hit him. Oh, but what are these? Gas. I don't remember if they're immune to cold or not. Yeah, I don't think the ice storm's a good choice. I think I'm a summon. All right, Jimmy. Turn. All right, Saztam does not have protection from the Fear Aura on Sir Lee Bomb, but he's still going to hit. Okay, he wasn't affected. Good. Miss Spock says, man, universe. Oh, here, I already read that. Can you find an orb of dragonkind in these games? No, that doesn't exist. It doesn't mean I can't implement it. Duncan blinked out. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate it. Yeah, turn undead. Jimmy's high enough level where he's pretty good at it. I'm gonna get Spectral Force out here. I'm afraid Surly Bomb's gonna do his power word kill or whatever he can do. Power word stun. Troll. Nice. Wait a minute. What just happened there? Hang on. I gotta look at the log. I was looking at the chat. Okay, Surly Bomb attacked the tiger. I thought it said he attacked the troll, and I'm like, he shouldn't be able to hit that troll because it's an illusion. So he is smart enough to know not to hit the troll. Yeah, he hit the tiger. I'm glad he did that. And didn't cast one of his terrible spells. Yeah, we can't turn the Death Knight, but I was talking about the guests. Hey, young Billiam, welcome in. How are you doing? Does Krynn seem like an all right place to live? No, no, stay away from Krynn. Unless you like to be dead. Or undead. If you like to be undead, you might like it. Tiger was forced to flee, probably due to the fear aura. Champion. Okay, the guest is dumb and attacking that. Duncan blinked out. Troll's nauseated. That shouldn't happen. It's an illusion. Okay. Phantasmal forces shouldn't be nauseated. I guessed. Now, surely he disbelieved, yeah. This one doesn't, though. Okay, hurry up. Hit Sir Bomb. Nice. Jimmy says, look, it's no Hills Far, let me tell you. Yeah, Hills Far is just like Groundhog Day. You just spend the day looting places over and over. It's kind of a personal hell. You don't die, but it's just Groundhog Day over and over and over. Sir Lebom attacked the troll. Nice. He got scammed. Duncan blinked back in. Got him. Wow, that was as uneventful as you could get. Yeah, the trolls shouldn't be affected by the Dreadlord's aura either because it's an illusion. Dreadlord's aura. Okay. Mr. Spock says, these are all horrible places if you want to go outside. And Miss Spock says, at Jimmy, my house is always getting broken into, but otherwise, Hillsfar is not so bad. And Jimmy says, it's your own fault for leaving lucrative piles of trash around. Yeah. That guest got away. That was the smoothest Dreadlord fight I ever had in this game. Wow. Okay. Let's see what's magical here. No, don't have him do that. Two-handed sword, potion of healing, and studded leather. And boots. Maybe. Maybe not. Mr. Spock says, how else you want me to practice my random weird lockpicking I have to do all day? You gotta step away, Han? Okay. Yeah, well, have a good rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out. And I don't know if you're still here, Tony Mike, but I just saw that. Well, I don't know if it's Tony Mike, but it kind of looks like it. But if you are still here, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. I missed your message there. Oh, we got another fight. See if I can get insects on this before it breathes. Yes. Nice. A wool rug and a vial of perfume. Yep, that sounds like some a dragon would be hauling around. The party gains experience as you recover from defeating the blue. Vast gold shapes charge into the remaining reds. A titanic battle erupts in the air. Some of the messengers are climbing on the backs of grounded red dragons as the airborne reds stave off the attack by the golds. Draconians attack to protect the messengers. The golds have been successful in their aerial battle. A large gold Lanzaxian says the Draconians have managed to escape on the backs of the reds. Climb on our backs and we'll go after them. Pursue the red dragons as they race away. Ah, now we get the Kender scam. Small Kender, he shouts, "Hi, I'm Tasselhoff Burrfoot. Just call me Taz. The knight said you'd need some help, so here I am." Dragons are fairly stable. You want rest? Yep. We need our spells back. Think we're getting close. The reds are starting slow. The red dragons head towards specks floating in the sky. You recognize them as flying citadels, castles ripped from the earth. Arcane magics. Surrounding them are evil hordes of dragons and draconians. Our only chance is to use the reds as screen and then board one of the citadels. Okay, main tower is just north of us. Let's go. Enemy fires at you and the departing dragons. Damage scam. You burst into the main tower, face to face with draconians. Oh, it's a weak number. Just let them flee. More draconians block your way. We reach the Wind Captain's chamber. I can control it from here. Monsters leap down. Why are you so overloaded? No casting for you, Enchanter. Still overloaded? I'm not using the whip. Get rid of it. 15 strength. Mr. Spock says, I may level slowly, but wait until they witness my true form. Man on couch eating potato chips. Ooh, a potion of healing. I don't think that's magical, but I'll take it anyway. Pulls out a curl bit of parchment. He hands it to Duncan. If you read this, I can move this flying rock after the red dragons. Contains a single spell. You should get some rest. Do you? Yes. The only spell I cast. Yep. Let's do, yeah, there we go. Time passes, Taz maneuvers the Citadel. Okay. I think we get damage scam again. Oh, red dragons. Did not expect that. And a bunch of Bozaks. Okay. What level is Saz? 7, 8. Yeah, he's not good enough to use those scrolls. I think I'm gonna have him attack. Ah, he missed. No. Okay, at least it didn't breathe. Oh, that one's breathing. He breathed on the evil champion, though. Red dragon got enlarged. That's a problem. Oh, missed. One Bozak down. Okay, dragon's down. Begins casting. I'm a little nervous to get too close in case it's sneaking cloud, but we hit him. Explode. Chain reaction explosion. Jimmy says, that's a problem, he says. Yeah. I'm glad we killed it before it bit us, because that would have been some heavy damage. Mr. Spock says, Gary Gygax looks on, rubbing his hands together. Taz calls out from above. We've reached Krynn. Brace yourselves. Main tower pitches forward, throwing everyone to the ground. Yeah, look at that. It's a damage scam. Find yourself in the main courtyard. That was a bit of a tumble. Let's find a way off before... Okay. Okay, am I going to be able to do a fix? Kind of. Oh, it actually did kind of work. Let's try it again. That time it didn't. Okay, we'll use the psionic healing from the evil champion. He has cell adjustment. Is he out of points yet? Yep, he's out. Okay. Go down. Oh, wait. I think there's some treasure or something in one of those rooms. Do I care? I don't think I care because I don't know which one it is. More castle guards. What's in here? It's gonna let us do a fix here. I did. Yes. Several dragons arrive. Do you want mine up? Yes. Okay. This will be a good place to stop for tonight. Because we're getting into a whole new area. This is the last area of the game, but it's very difficult. And I don't want to do that right now. I need to be fresh when we do that. So, we're still alive. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.